So my name is Andy McCarty. I am a crop insurance specialist with Farm Credit, Ag Choice Farm Credit. Um, Ag Choice Farm Credit is mainly known for its loan packages. We do home and land. We do a lot of taxes, business planning. We have a consultant group that works with us. And then we also do crop insurance, which I am actually one of 3 individuals within our territory. So my territory would actually be, if you can envision the map of Pennsylvania in front of you, you take State College, their main campus, Penn State, and you go straight across to New Jersey and straight up to New York. That would actually be my territory. There's a couple of counties in between there that overlap the lines, but that's actually my quadrant of the state. So with Farm Credit, like I said, they do a lot of credit. A lot of people do not know that we also do crop insurance, but that is one thing that we are expanding on within Ag Choice. So my background actually is I come from a small dairy farm, about 50 cows, where we have Holsteins. We've got registered Guernseys, Jerseys, red and whites as well. Show all over the U.S. So that's kind of what sparked my interest in agriculture. Went to Del Val for 4 years and then came back after that and got into an ag career from that. So I've been with Farm Credit for about 5 years now. Absolutely love my job. The part of my job I love the most is visiting with the producers, visiting with the farmers, actually out on their operation. So that's actually the best part of my job. The most, hard part of my job is trying to find the time to go to each one of these different farms because I have such a vast territory.
Right.
But I get a company car, so that's all good. It goes right to Farm Credit and I can just keep traveling.
Awesome. So that's definitely a perk, I know as we've got some high schoolers on the call today that are thinking, gosh, what do I want to go to school for? And what do I want to think about being? Obviously, thinking about what you can make and the perks that come with the job and having a really well-rounded lifestyle, that's important. So getting a company car, that's pretty cool. What drove you to want to do this? You talked about your challenges and the good stuff, but what drove you to even want to work in crop insurance and working with having this job?
So you cut out a little bit there, but what was the question again?
What drove you to even to go for this job? What was the
Go
kind
for
of the
this
thing
job?
that, yep.
So yeah, so growing up on the farm, I mean, that's actually what spurred my interest in agriculture, not only dairy, but just agriculture in general, because I see how hard my grandfather worked, how hard my father worked on the farm, and just that knowing hard work, dedication actually does make a difference, and it does pass on to the next generation. And I want to kind of see that continue for generations to come. The one thing that I really kind of got me to crop insurance and what I love about it is it's the seasonality of it. I mean, it's not just, working with dairy farms. It's not just working with corn and beans. I mean, I'm working in the fall during this lovely foliage season. I'm actually working in the combine, doing combine harvesting with guys. I'm actually in the orchard doing apples as well. So one week I'm riding around doing soybeans and corn. The next week I'm actually out picking in the orchards. So it's very, then you have grapes in there, you have corn and beans in the spring and during the summer. And then you have dairy all the time, 24/7, every day of the week. So it's definitely a vast territory that I cover, but a vast geographical knowledge base that I kind of go for crop insurance. So I have to
Wow.
be knowledgeable in each area actually of the agriculture territory.
Yeah, so it gives you a little bit of everything. I mean, you really get a chance to experience all of agriculture and not just dairy. So maybe if someone's
Yes.
listening that you're like, man, I really do like a lot of agriculture or I'm interested in it and I just don't, I don't know, maybe cows aren't specifically your thing. This sounds awesome. You get to work with dairy cows, you get to work with the farmers, but then you also get to do a little bit of everything else. So that is pretty cool. I like that. Um, Another question we've had for you are what are some key skills you need to be in this position? What is kind of that key skill you think is most important to make you successful?
Yes. So I was waiting for that question, and I am a huge fan of Mike Rowe on Facebook. I follow him all the time. Dirty Jobs. I mean, love the show. I actually think there's a huge movement right now in the industry, not only agriculture, but just skills and trades in general. And
Mhm.
I don't believe that you need a college education to pursue a career, I mean, of your choice in agriculture or the trades as well. I
Mhm.
firmly believe that a lot of what I knew and what I know now kind of was learned on the job, hands on training. A lot of employers actually prefer that sometimes so they can teach you how the right way to do things, how they want to do things. And you're not bringing any bad habits along with you. I do come with an ag background. I do come with a college background. I graduated from Delaware Valley, which is another ag school in Pennsylvania that's not Penn State. But I loved every minute while I was there. I would encourage anybody that has an interest in agriculture to actually reach out to their high school counselors, the teachers that they work with, because they're there to kind of help you navigate what your passion is. And I think if you follow your passion and what you want to do in life, you're going to be successful because you're going to dedicate the time and energy to what you're passionate about, and it's just going to grow from there.
Awesome. That is awesome. I'm looking to see if we've got any questions at all coming in for you. Is being a crop insurance agent and working in this job, is it hard? Or, I guess it's a very vague question, but it's a good question. Is it hard work or do you find it enjoyable? Talk a little bit about that.
Okay, so my job, my position actually, it is challenging at times, definitely. I think that with my position, um, the challenging part is trying to, since my territory is so vast, trying to get to all of the different operations in a timely manner. So that would be one of the challenging portions of it. Um, However, it's just with technology today. I mean, pre-COVID was totally different how I do things compared to post-COVID. And
Mm.
we're not fully out of COVID, actually, to be honest. So pre-COVID, I was doing a lot more on-farm visits, actually meeting with the producers on their time, their terms. I still do that now, but with more flexibility. So I do a lot of virtual training. I do a lot of virtual, if I want to go through acres reports with my producers, we can do that online. We can do it face to face. We can do it, over the phone. We can actually just do it with some of the options. Oh, like go-to meetings, stuff like that. I've actually planted fields with guys over FaceTiming them with an
Mhm.
iPhone, actually. So I just kind of hold it up over the map and he kind of leads me through the farm. So it's definitely comes with its own unique challenges, but it's a welcoming challenge to keep kind of going through that.
Right. Absolutely. This has
If
been
that answers
really.
your question.
It does, yeah. I mean, it sounds like, it's not necessarily hard. It's just a lot of different things, a lot of moving pieces in this position, and it's never dull, it sounds like. It sounds like you're always on your feet and really just get to be involved with a lot of different people. Um, as we wrap up here today, and we're gonna finish our day with Farmer Rosie, just to let her kind of wrap us up or sorry, not Farmer Rosie, Farmer Melissa, and let her wrap up today and answer any last minute questions. But before we go to her, do you have any last things you'd like to share with us about your career? Words of wisdom for anybody that is maybe interested in this?
Just last minute things. I would encourage, all, kids, students to actually follow their passion, into what they're actually passionate about. Um, don't be afraid to ask questions. I mean, you're there to learn. The educators there are there to help you, guide you. So definitely follow your passion. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to make mistakes too.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was wonderful.